Who's on the line?
So Kagan's here, Cinnamon's here, and if Herbie's in the room.
Okay, so we have a quorum. Okay, the first order would be to adopt the agenda, which is one simple item, is the walking track discussion. And I have very strong opinion, of course, that we should open it up, but I'll listen to any discussion about it. Okay, Herbie makes a motion that we open the walking track up. Is there a second to Herbie's motion?
I'll second it.
Right, Simmons seconds. Any discussion on the motion?
Do we want to try to make people walk one way or anything like that? Any special circumstances?
I think it's enough space that, and just maybe we could post a sign, please maintain social distance. It should be.
I think we should do that just because we're still under the order for the 6 foot, distance. If we could put a sign or two out there to remind people that that's what they need to be doing anyway, whether they're waiting in line at a food truck or in the grocery store or out in the open air,
Okay.
it's still maintaining the 6 foot distance
Okay.
So
from one another.
We can definitely do that.
If we're in the discussion period, I would just like to share.
I'm sorry.
I am against opening the walking track. And for some very clear reasons. I understand that everyone is tired of what's going on. It's got everybody anxious, but nothing has improved. And particularly in Yalobusha County, we are now, if you follow any of the state numbers, we are one of the fastest growing counties for this contagion. Our rate is now 74% increase week over week, which is one of the highest in the states. And we have 4 fatalities in the last week. And I don't know for sure, but the word on the street is that we have some folks that are not higher in age who are now in the ICU because of their struggle with this particular illness. So,
yeah, of course, unfortunately, our deaths have occurred at a nursing home, and 29 of the cases, workers and.
yeah, so we are not on the tail end of this experience as a community. We seem to be at the beginning of it.
I agree with that.
And we have a lot of other concerns, and our staff needs to be prepared, even if it never comes. And I really hope that we never need all of their services. I disagree with the emotional desire to relax essentially the only sacrifice that the city has required of its citizens. We have not imposed any further restriction on our population, but allowing us the ability to keep our staff safe and on reserve essentially for critical needs is kind of the one thing that we've asked our community to support us in. So having the health risk be as high as ever, if not higher, and having the desire to walk in a specific part of town, I can't say it, it's striking to me that this is the one area that we have asked the community to sacrifice around. And it seems like a minor sacrifice, but it's attracted so much energy. And the only other thing I'll say is the current information from the latest studies are that this particular disease is airborne for at least 3 hours. And so having a location where everyone is walking in a circle in each other's air pockets, even if they're 20 feet behind each other, they're walking into the cloud of exhaled air. And that exhaled air can carry that virus for up to 3 hours. So I think that I understand why folks are tired and nothing is changing and they're just tired of everything, but I don't think that this is a safe or the best call for the community.
Well, the people that have called me or even come to see me, I'll say, hey, that's my choice. If it's a risk, and I get it, it is everybody, but they say, hey, we're willing to take the risk. And, so anyway, any other discussion? Okay,
I agree with everything that Tegan has said. And unfortunately, that is the one thing that we've asked our citizens to support us with. But our town is so busy and people walking up and down the sidewalks. Some people are covering their faces, some people are not. I feel like they should to protect themselves and others. And it's just been a very difficult decision, simply because I guess I'm more readily accessible than some of the other people here, as far as social media is concerned. And it seems like they target me. And I'm ready for that to stop.
Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and call for a vote then. All in favor of the motion, say aye. That is Herbie. All opposed? Was you for or opposed? Cinnamon, was that a vote for the motion?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's 2 for, all opposed.
I'm opposed.
Okay, so the motion does pass 2 to 1.
Where is Nicole?
I don't know.
I'm here.
What about Nicole?
Are you? I didn't
I'm
know she
here.
had joined.
Nicole just joined us about a minute ago.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
We can hear, Nicole, we can hear you.
Okay.
Did you hear the motion to open the walking track, Nicole?
No, I did not.
Okay, Herbie made a motion to open the walking track. Cinnamon second the motion. I call for a vote, and so far Herbie has voted to open, Cinnamon has voted to open, and Kagan has voted to leave it closed. So how do you vote?
I vote no.
Okay, so that's 2, and I will break the tie, and I will say we will open the walking track. Okay. That being all the business, I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Herbie makes a motion to adjourn. Need a second?
Second?
Taking seconds. Thank y'all. And I know this was a hard decision, but thank y'all.
Very hard.